Hello, my name is CarX82 and welcome back to my Gregtech New Horizons series. As you can see, I just have a bunch of the blast furnaces running. There's two not on because these require nitrogen, and I just didn't switch out. I switched out these so they all run, but these four I haven't changed. So these are only the one has the nitrogen on it. But yeah, we're basically just smelting up the black plutonium for the rocket. We can see we need quite a bit more. Yeah, but we're just kind of letting that go. So yeah, if you are on Discord, you've seen the new update is out on the Technic Launcher, which is what I used to play this back. And there are quite a few things with the update that one, the multi-blocks are all broken, so you have to separately update the GT++ mod, which isn't that big of a deal, but yeah, it is a pretty big thing that will completely break my base. So I'm going to need to manually do that. But the other couple things here, from what I have seen, is the tier 8 rocket plates, or the heavy duty plates. Those recipes have completely changed to require the assembly line, and they are a little bit broken. The tier 8 plates are a bit broken because they have been bumped up to a higher tier. So they no longer require the 2 million EU per tick, but the next tier up. But you can't craft the next tier up without the tier 8 planets, so they're a little bit broken. So I definitely want to get the rocket built before I update, because I don't want to mess around with that. And yeah, the official release isn't out for the update anyway. It's just kind of like a pre-release, so I'm not in a super hurry for that. But the other huge thing that's going to be a big problem for my base is all these circuits are changing into a new like assembly line type thing for circuits, and that is a pretty huge change for me, unfortunately. So none of the circuits are going to be crafted. Oh, well, it's the circuits after the crystal line and up will not be crafted in the circuit assembly machine. They'll be crafted in the like the assembly line type thing. I think it looks exactly like this, same kind of setup, but it will be for circuit. So that's going to be a huge change. Looking forward to kind of testing them out, but yeah, not looking forward to everything breaking, unfortunately. So that's kind of where I'm at. I definitely want to get this rocket built though, because updating and then all of a sudden half the stuff is broken because I updated will not be pleasant. So I kind of want to finish what we're doing and then start in the new thing. And the other huge update will be, actually now that I'm thinking about it, the platinum sludge group. The way you get platinum and osmium and iridium and all that stuff is totally changing, and that is going to be a huge build to get all the byproducts from the platinum sludge group. So that's going to kind of break a bunch of stuff too with the circuits because I use a whole lot of platinum and stuff. So yeah, I'm just going to get all this stuff smelted up. Osmium has apparently been changed, but as we can see, I have a ton of osmium. So I don't know how affected we're going to get by this. I'm assuming you can just smelt iridium. I should get all this processed though, now that I'm like looking at this before we update. I just don't want the world to get too broken here. I know it's going to be a pretty big deal, but Yeah, I don't know what else. I should just get all this stuff kind of processed here. Maybe tungsten. I can't remember if tungsten is. We have tons of yttrium. I didn't realize that. Anyway, just wanted to point that out. So hopefully by next episode, if I can get all the things worked out with the multi-blocks not working and stuff, with the update, if I can get all that fixed, hopefully next episode we will be updated and we can check out some of the changes for the pack. But yeah, I just wanted to say or talk about where we kind of are with the updates that has kind of been released. And yeah, let me continue just smelting all this stuff up. And kind of bugs me that these two aren't on, but I didn't feel like changing everything out. Because eventually one of these will have nitrogen and probably one will have oxygen, I'm guessing. The problem is they're the hatches. The two hatches give me one less thing to work with. But anyway, let me cut here and we will come back. All right, we got the 18 tier 8, and I think I have absolutely everything that we need for the rockets, it looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and melt that down because I need the parts. And I just, like I said, I don't want to craft up more than we need. So I want to get the, I think we get tier 6 stuff from it, I think. So I probably could have smelted it down earlier, but I'm so worried about smelting it down and then needing to go back up into space. Yeah. Oh, it's a tier 5, yeah. So we need all those for the tier 4 rocket, whatever they're called, the engines, or yeah, we need a ton of those. So that's why I wanted to smelt that down. But I think that will make this craft up much easier. All right, so we'll get that going, and yeah, we'll continue to craft up some of this stuff, and we'll come back. We need 4 of those. Iridium screws. I never did do that recipe. There's bolts for it. But I never did the actual, like, because this is the only thing that we'll ever use it for. So I feel like it's kind of pointless to craft up a thing for that. I was just seeing how many we need. How long was this anyway? Oh, sweet, it's done. All right. Let's see, I need 7 of these. This takes so long to figure out. I don't know what is causing it. I have no idea how AE figures out these recipes. Come on. Can do it. Oh, I think we're there. Almost there. Nope. I feel like that's maybe like the thing's running out. Alright, I did have this, didn't I? Oh, of course. I don't have a crafting CPU. Dang it. And I can't, like, wait. I don't think it'll work if... I'm just looking. I think we're good here. Everything looks... We're still gonna have to craft up some of the tier... Yeah, we still have to craft up 126 of them, even though we just added a whole bunch. Wait, no, that's the thing. We just added There, we just added 104. So we only need 12 more. All right, perfect. Anyway, let me get this going and we'll come back. And there is the boosters. That actually went really quick. These only took a few minutes to craft up because of the... I already crafted up the stuff from... before the tier 8 plates or whatever from before. That's the stuff that takes the longest. Oh, right. The schematic. How about that? We need probably a tier 8, but yeah, one more tier 8 plate. Dang it, totally forgot about that. And a crystal circuit. I think I have the data sticks. Yeah, I do. All right. This is going to take a while. I'm guessing probably about 900 seconds. 450 seconds. All right, let me get that done. And one last tier 8 plate. That's annoying. Definitely annoying that I forgot to craft that up. But just doing one isn't. I mean, that's not bad at all. The 32 neutronium is a bit, or 39 neutronium, I guess. Or, what is it? It's 8 for tier 7 and then 32, so 40 neutronium. But that's not that bad anymore. I have plenty of power left. Yeah. And I love coming over here and just seeing that. I don't know, I just get such a kick out of that. The small things in life, right? And a quick update. I got everything crafted. And we got the tier 8 heavy duty plate, and I went to go craft it in the clean room. And it didn't work. And I realized I don't have the right tier circuit assembler. And yeah, I'm gonna have to craft up the next tier circuit assembler, which kind of sucks. I think I have everything needed to craft this up, but I didn't factor this in. So hopefully we got everything. Now I have started crafting up all the different, like these are the circuits that we're gonna need, and there's the machine hull and the cables. I think this is the conveyors, yeah. So so far we have everything for those. The neutroniums for, I think, the gravistars or whatever. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're good here. Thankfully, we've had our kind of resources have been stocking up for a very long time. So the only thing I was a bit worried about was the platinum, but we have 16,000, so I don't think we're gonna have a problem. But yeah, just wanted to point that out, that for the tier 8 rocket, you do need a UV circuit assembler. I've been putting off building this for a while because, one, it's really expensive with all the neutronium that you need, and two, I haven't upgraded this to UV yet. Like, I'm just using a battery in there, and I'm a little concerned with the 450 second time that there is no way. I don't think this battery is going to last. I don't think it's going to last that long, to be honest. So I may have to come up with... I really don't want to... Well, I would just have to switch this out. And then... yeah, looking back, I should have just upgraded this. Instead of crafting a whole new ZPM one for this, I should have upgraded this and then made that this. I'm looking at that, but maybe... how we got going on here? Yeah, I could probably just upgrade this. I don't think it would be too difficult. The cable diodes are really easy. There we go. Yeah, just a UV machine hull and some cables and diodes. I mean, that's simple. And yeah, I'm pretty sure I have a transformer as well. It's a 4-amp one. Oh my goodness, if I could type. Yeah, I'll just borrow this or use this one. I don't know why this one is. I don't remember why I crafted this up. It's like a top tier. Yeah, I'm not going to craft up another transformer, I don't think. I'll just borrow this one and then put it there. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Is that what I want to do? Because I'm just realizing this one is ZPM, so this needs ZPM power. I can't connect it directly. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. Let me craft all this stuff up. This is going to take a little while. Yeah, it's going to take a little while to go through all the... I mean, it's not that bad. Only... Yeah. Not that much neutronium, actually. It's only a couple neutronium in each. It's the neutronium that takes forever. And there is the advanced circuit assembly machine. So, not too bad. The emitter was a bit of a pain, but not too bad anymore. It's just because I don't have all the stuff set up for it. Alright, so I'm thinking, how do I want to do this is the question. And I guess I'll want this like... Yeah, I guess I'd rather have this like permanently here, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to run it permanently is the issue, because I just don't, unless I redo all the power, and I mean, I can do that, but I just haven't got everything done. Let me... I think I'm just gonna throw this battery in here, maybe. See, that's not gonna work with two of them, though, because this won't get enough power. I want to see if this is gonna work, because this is gonna be like, what was it? Yeah, so there it goes. I just don't think this is gonna get enough. Well, yeah, is that gonna last 450 seconds? It might. Yeah, I think it actually will. Alright, so let me craft that up, and then just get rid of that. And yeah, we'll come back in a little bit when this is... Oh, I don't know if this is going to actually... Yeah, I don't know if that's going to make it. I don't know. We'll see. And as expected, it got to about, I think about 350 seconds before the battery ran out. So I did have to kind of rearrange everything. I did a cable diode and I moved this one up. And then I have a transformer underneath. This is definitely not... I don't like how this is all set up, but I didn't feel like rewiring all this to get the UV in here. So I have a transformer transforming it up, and then inside it's being transformed down again. And yeah, I am thinking I need to test if the circuit assemblers work in a processing array. Because if they do, that will count as a clean room, and I should be able to... I'm thinking if I put this in like a processing array, we can maybe have just the one and then pipe in two separate fluids maybe into the same thing. I don't know. But I'd have to do some testing. I have no idea if that would work in a processing array. And then in theory, I could just replace this with the the multi-block, but yeah, the only issue with that is sometimes you need this this one to produce the hatches for the next tier up. But I think we're good on that because I can craft those, don't I? No, I don't think I can craft those. Quantum power. Yeah, see, that requires the next tier up, and I can't do that yet. Although, what happens if I put this in a processing array and give it 2 UVM? I don't know. That's maybe something we should test. So I don't have to... No, that's actually not going to work. What am I talking about? Because the processing array isn't... It'll just process at this tier, wouldn't it? Yeah, that's not going to work. I can put more hatches on it, but it's not going to process... It's only going to process at that tier. So that's not going to work. But the circuit assembly machine might work. I don't know. It'd be kind of cool if I could have one circuit assembly machine and then have the 2 fluids being like in the hatches. That would make this much easier, but it looks like this needs to be... You're always going to need a cutting machine, so... Or is it slice and dice or something it's called? Yeah, so electric motor, which I actually have crafted before, and the conveyor, and then the thing. Pretty typical. Yeah, that's actually not that bad. Anyway, let me wait till this finishes up here, and we will come back. And that should be it. Yep, there we go. So there's the tier 8 schematic. And let's go put this rocket together. And yeah, this will be it, the final rocket, and we'll be able to get to every planet. And yeah, pretty stoked about that. So tier 8. That up there. Underneath. Is it that? No. That there. You know these go along the bottom. Like that. What was it up there? Yeah. And then the boosters. All right, there we go. There is the tier 8 rocket. That is pretty expensive. So I was like, just so funny. Hello. Just carrying a big old rocket. That's just so funny. All right, let's go put it down and fuel it up, and let's head to a new planet. I don't know which one I want to go to, so we kind of got to figure that out before I do this. And I actually have stuff for the miner, because I'm going to go pick up the miner first. As I can barely see. There we go. All right. Where the heck did that come from? That was weird, right? I have no idea where that circuit came from. Why did I end up just with a random circuit? That's so funny. Oh. Yep, there is the tier 8 rocket. Let me... All right, so that's filling up. I have no idea where that came from. It really wants to end up in my inventory. Is that like... is that really far away that's doing that? Is this weird to anyone else? Is that... I feel like that's weird, right? Like, that is really far it's doing that. This is so weird. Alright, anyway. Kind of funny. Right, so let's put the backpack on. Because I don't know how dark it's going to be. Alright, so the miner's on Pluto, so we're going to have to go to Pluto first. And then, let's see, where do we want to go? I think we need somewhere that has... Awakened Draconium, I guess, would be what we're looking for. Is it small ores? Is that what it is? Alright, T-SETI, Barnard, Bega B. Is this a thing? No, that's just in the deep dark. What about the infinity? I don't think these spawn. No, this is in the deep dark, right? But these don't. Oh, these do. Okay, so here we go. We're going to Vega B because we need the small infinity catalyst, and that has both. All right, so let me go grab the thing from Pluto, and I think I have everything that we need here. Yeah, so let me grab the thing from Pluto, and I will meet you up in space. All right, just got up to space, picked up the... I just picked up the miner. So let's see, I don't really know where any of this stuff is, so... I don't know where, like, here it is. It's not... Is there any way I can just kind of see what... Yeah, there we go. So Vega B. Right. And I actually haven't looked at... I don't need the tier 2 thermal whatever it was. I don't think. So how are we landing on here? Okay, so this is a balloon. Alright, so basically it's another normal looking planet. Alright. I guess we'll... Alright, so we're on the planet. Let's, I guess... Yeah, let's pull up this. I'm kind of curious what kind of veins, if anything special on here. Alright, I have no idea if Amantium is used for anything. Cerium, I feel like that's new. Right? Chrysotile, I've never seen that before. Lanthanum. So there's quite a few new looking ores on here, but I don't know if anything I don't think we need any of that. So where... Like lanthanum? I have no idea what that does. What is lanthanum? I feel like it's just one of those ores that are in there, but doesn't get used for anything. Yeah, lanthanum dust? No clue. I don't see it. I don't see recipes for anything. Yeah, I guess I'll just throw it down and see if we can get... Actually, yeah. Yeah, because it's a small dust as well. I wonder, let's do that and see if it pops up. Alright, so I'm not seeing the Awakened Draconium. Oh, they'll be at the bottom. Yeah, Infinity Catalyst. Yeah, small Awakened Draconium, small Infinity Catalyst. Alright, I guess we'll just drop this somewhere. I got to figure out which thing I want to drop it on. Probably, well, that'll be here. Is there anything I even need? Tetrahedrite. Oh, it's probably that down there. Could always use with more copper. Let me, and I'm assuming these probably have, the higher the terrain, they're probably more small ores, which is the small ores is kind of what we're trying to get here. I saw something, what was that? Is that it? Yeah, because this spawn's pretty high up. So there's probably only a few. Yeah, there's only a few ores. Anyway, let me drop this and get some of this stuff going here, and I'll meet you back in the base. All right, I just made it back, and yeah, I'm just gonna delete that crystal circuit because I have zero clue where it came from. And I was just curious, does this give magnetic? Because I feel like I had magnetic on, and I was wondering if it was actually that, and I just never knew. I definitely feel like I'm picking, like, that's weird, right? Somehow I have magnetic, I feel like. I don't know, that's really weird. Anyway. Let me just put some of this stuff away and figure out what I'm doing. Take those out because we need those. All right, so I put down the miner, and I put down a few. I think I put down 8 chunk loaders, so I think I'm doing like a 27 by 27 chunk. Kind of like mining up. And let's see if we are actually getting, we are. All right, so there is our Affinity Catalyst dust and Infinity Catalyst ore. We're getting Awakened Draconium. We haven't got any Awakened Draconium yet, which is kind of what we really need here if we want to craft up the next. I just noticed that. Amount per chunk, 2. All right, so that's a thing. Is there any other way to get it in a larger amount than the Deep Dark? I don't know. And the Deep Dark, I need to figure out what opens up the Deep Dark. May need to do a little bit of research here because that's another place I want to go to, and I'm assuming now that we've gotten the tier 8 rocket, that is probably one of the things that locks it up. But it's down here somewhere, and I don't know. It uses these, I think. So maybe I need to craft these up and scan them or something, which isn't... These aren't bad at all. I just never got around to doing it. But maybe that's something to kind of look into and see about getting to the Deep Dark, because that is like the ultimate mining dimension. Every single thing that we need is going to be in the Deep Dark, and then I can just place one miner, chunk load it to the 144 radius or whatever it has, and then we'll just we'll be swimming in all the stuff, bedrockium and awakened draconium. I mean, look at this, weight's 100, and yeah, infinity catalyst, is that, yeah, infinity catalyst is there, black plutonium, all sorts of stuff, weight 100. I mean, it's absolutely chock full of mining veins, but I'll have to kind of look up that and see about that. All right, but that is a pretty good wrapping up point for this episode. I think I'm going to try to do the update, I think. But before I do that, one last thing I want to do is, because the circuits are changing so much, I may just craft up a bunch of these UHV tier circuits, so we can go ahead and maybe get this crafted. This recipe isn't changing, but the circuits definitely are. And yeah, I may craft up the next cutting machine as well. So I'm going to have to probably craft up a couple of these components. But yeah, we'll see if I have time to update the pack. But anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. So thanks for watching and have a good one.